Oh, here we go. It's updated. Oh, screen. It's alright, we haven't moved anywhere, don't panic. Lewis sends back a large thumbs up emoticon and says sorry can't be here, but his internet connection's awful. It'll be upgraded shortly. Awesome. Lewis is always a really good supporter of these streams. He's always very generous with the A2A products, which are premium premium flight sim products. Right, we're pretty much ready to rock. What do we got? We got 3 SD45s on the front, another one on the tail. Typical. Right, I'm just going to pause the game right there while I just go and sort out putting the dinner in the oven. I'll be back in 2 minutes. done. Oh, I just need to check something. Going out there because I've got now on my feet except socks and it's raining. Right, hello everyone. Come on, green screen, behave yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna have my dinner after. Wait, well, once TPTS is running and you guys are in, must be a complex time, and I needed to make it. I need to make the dinner first. Right. Right. Apologies for that little outage. Oh dear. Oh yeah, sent rain your way, enjoy. Still no cat invasion. There was earlier on, Amarilyn. Right, wasn't in, you know, doing that German scenario. The cat was sort of clawing at my leg. I'm like, no, this is not the time. So we've done really well to get to 16:30. I'm really impressed. That's really cool. However, we need to do more. We do. We need to do more. I know, it never ends. What do you guys think we could do? What do you think we could do? Give me some guesstimates that you guys think we can realistically achieve by midnight, which is what, 5.5 hours? Cats and bears. But I'm a cat bear, Landa. I'm a cat bear. $2,000, 2,500. Real SFC reckons 3,500. Got some 2,500s. Some saying maybe 2,000. Bear cat. 1 million. Is that £1 million? What was the question? What kind of number do you think we could do in by midnight? What sort of number do you think we can get to? I'm trying to work out what to set a donation target goal to be at to destroy my sandwich with ketchup in the morning. And it needs to be realistic. There needs to be a chance that we can get there. I don't want it to just be silly and we never get there. 2k? £2.50. 2,200. To be fair though, Glenn, most of the 1,000 wouldn't have been putting their hands in their pockets. It's just because we're on the front page. 1,800. I'm erring on the side of 2,000 at the moment. I'm erring on the side of 2,000, but I'm prepared to adjust it if necessary. Upwards, obviously. Someone wants a picture of the carp cushion. Let me find you a picture of the carp cushion. So, that I think is the carp cushion, and that's the Eurofishing t-shirt, but that's the cushion. Well, put it this way, if they're left over at the end, I'm having them. Of course, there's long signal blocks on this, so we're waiting until we can get behind that Amtrak train. Is it to scale? Well, imagine the size of carp varies quite wildly, then you'd probably say, yeah, probably. Oh, you thought a carp cushion was a cushion with a picture of a carp on it? No, no, no. Hopefully, Pentacone. Hopefully. As I say, we're sort of shifting into sort of the Americas are starting to probably start tuning in soon. So. Oh, apparently one of the carp cushions is gone. Oh dear, Amar. Oh dear. Farmer John got himself a carp cushion. This is where I'm sitting here forever waiting for press tab, probably. Oh no, this is where we're still waiting behind that Amtrak. You're considering doing the Cross America train journey from April from Chicago to San Francisco? That sounds like a good journey. That'd be what, the Empire Builder or something? I wouldn't be able to recommend it. I've never done it, but it sounds like if someone was to offer it to me, I would jump at it, put it that way. I've no idea what I'd get though. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the office suit. Major Wales! Major Wales calling Major Wales. We are waiting to find out what you would like as your prize. Please can you get in touch with a moderator? Koplopomau is trying to get in touch with you. Major Wales. Folks, if you enter the giveaway, please be around to ask for your prize or you will lose it. What's the status on the A2A keys? I think there's still quite a few left. Well, according to this, there's still 30 of them left, so there's none gone yet. Yep. Oh yeah. No. Like I said earlier on, A2A have been extremely supportive of the streams. It's very, very much appreciated. The closest that the American locos get to AWS is there is an in-cab signalling system which this loco isn't fitted with, which is more of a cab signalling system. It does a lot more than AWS does because it tells you what the signal aspect itself is. They don't even have a consistent cab signalling system. I think there's 3 or 4 different types of cab signalling. Because Union Pacific have one, which is based on the old... I can't remember the name of it now. Chicago something or other. And then you've got the Pennsylvania Railroad-based system, which you find on the Northeast Corridor. Chicago and Northwestern, that's their signalling system, yeah. Christian S, thank you for the donation. 15, thank you very much indeed, Christian. That puts us on 1645. Have I gone down to Asda today? Why, am I sure of a big surprise? But no, I've been here all day, Moggy. There's people here can vouch for it too. You say they're trying to standardise all on PTC, but presumably they need to standardise on one, because PTC is just positive train control. It doesn't describe the specific system, whereas presumably they want to standardise on one specific system. So ACSES, for example, is a specific type of PTC, if I understand it correctly. So ACSES is the Amtrak one. I think you shouldn't deprive Asda of the puds you want. Yeah, but I couldn't get to Asda and back in 20 minutes. Is it pitch slick? Okay, fair enough. That's not how I understood it, but... So does that mean they're refitting and modifying things like the ACS64 with PTC then? Because they've only got ACS60 over ACSES and ATC. You've been here all day and you'll be until the stream ends, and then you'll be back on Sunday. GG, Gav. You fancy some American accent? You know what my American accent. You think I'd destroy German place names? Yeah, there you go. Look, so according to RailwayAge.com, Amtrak activated its final segment of ACSCS, Advanced Civil Speed Enforcement System, its version of Positive Train Control, PTC. The combination of continuous cab signals and ACSCS meet the definition of a positive train control system by providing collision protection, enforcement of all speed restrictions, and enforcement of track possessions by maintenance forces. The deployment of ACSS by Amtrak in 2000 created the first wide-scale PTC system on the North American rail network. That's probably where I got it from. Recommend personal favourite locos routes that are UK based. Chatham Mainline, Weardale, Western Lines of Scotland, what's the target for the 2 days of streams? The target on Just Giving is 5,000 because we normally get to sort of somewhere between 3 and 4, so it's somewhere sort of in that general area. I don't really have a target as such. I'm just going to keep pestering everybody until that stream ends, and we'll see what we've got. Gil, you're enjoying GWR on TSW? Excellent, glad you're enjoying that. No, this is the original SD45 Fab Diva. This isn't a tunnel motor. You can tell if it's a tunnel motor because the tunnel motors have got the radiator, the vent grills down here. And I think the SD45 also has it slightly sharper up at the top here as well. But the key thing with all the tunnel motors is the vent grills are down here. So you look on the SD40T-2 and the 45T-2, there's these grills down here, which are so that they can take in the cool air from underneath and expel the hot air out the top. Hey NL Rails, how are you? DJSB, thank you for the chair. Jar needs filling. If only the physics was working. I just about filled it up. Farmer John, don't forget you can donate with bits too if you can't afford to give much, but I can only give a few bits. Yep, it all helps. Let me give you a bits total at the moment. Bits total, by the way, I'm not counting in challenges that I set. That'll be an extra bonus that gets added to the top. But at the moment, it's $161. Scenery quality, I think it is, SDH. I think it's the top one, under advanced. Chris, thank you for the cheer. $162. How much do bits cost? I can't remember what the premium is. It's I think 100 bits is what $1.40, I think. But it gets cheaper as you go up. I mean, you are much better off if you want to do a donation of any size, do it directly to Just Giving, because then £10 donated becomes £10 in Just Giving. But if you want to do like 10 cents or 10 pence or something, then the only way you can do it is via bits. I don't think you can do a Just Giving at that level because it's too much credit card charging. So bits are good for micro donations, but Coploppermouth, have you tried sending him a Twitch message just to see whether you get anything back on that? 100 is $1.68 now. So what does 1,000 cost then? Don't forget the AWS, Paddy Fancy, thank you for the 100 bits. The biggest limitation I saw when I was reading up about ACSCS was that it sounds like an engineer has to go out to every one of those little grids in the track and plug it and replace the USB key with the track data, which sort of sounds like a massive pain in the neck. Why? It feels like it would be more sensible to make them put a GSM board in them and have them essentially manageable. You could always use them as additional train occupation sensors as well, and all sorts of things. Chris, thank you for the cheer. Oh yeah, BRCW, you're much better off if it's more than say $1. Then you're better off going with credit card donations. Never correct signalling systems directly to the outside world. Yeah, fair point, fair point. But what about the same system? Are these connected to, like, because these have got radios, are they just point to point then? In which case, could you not create a mesh network point to point effectively with each unit brought create a cell net essentially based on these units? I don't know. The idea of having hundreds and hundreds of these things installed on the track, and you have to go out and visit each one, get clearance to get on the track, go under the track, plug the USB key in and walk off. It feels like it could go very wrong. Maybe I'm missing something about how they're operated, but it feels like it could go very wrong, as well as being a pain in the neck. What about the cab radio system then? I guess that is public, isn't it? Oh, okay, so that's how it's done in the UK as well. Alright, fair enough then. If that's the standard. What if they plug the wrong USB key in? Well, what I'd imagine, if I was designing a system like that, I would build in an ID board, an ID card system, so that the USB key is told you are going into device 4234. If it's then plugged into a different device, it's simply rejected. Its data is rejected. Because when the host unit reads the USB thing, it would say, I'm a data chip for 4234. It would say I'm 4235, data rejected. Put a big flashing red light on for the engineer, and send a message with this P45. I guess in that instance I'd probably also have it send out a message to trains that go past, reconfirming that it's got a wrong USB key in it as well. Well, you know, signalling serious thing. If you're plugging the wrong speed information in, then trains will crash and people will die. Feels like there should be a penalty for getting something like serious wrong. Oh, did you get back from Major Wales as well, Stephen Jam? No, not yet. Well done, mods. Well done, mods, for managing to keep up with that. Stephen Jam and Coplopamau doing an absolutely amazing job on the giveaway stuff. It's managing the giveaways is one of the hardest bits, and it's all down to the mods to do that. So one more time, folks, shout out for the mods. Have you tried sending him a message, Coplopamau? Donna passes by direct. It runs on either track, Ralphan. You've messaged, whispered and spammed. Okay. See you later, InstaSim. Mickey69, keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Mickey. Total is 16.55, folks. If you want me to have to eat ketchup with my bacon butty Sunday morning, and you want it done on the stream, we need to hit 2,000. Can we do it? If we don't hit 2,000, then trust me, that brown sauce is going to taste awesome. £2,000 off the next scenario. Well, this is a major donation coming in. I don't think so. I just, by the time I stop streaming tonight, essentially, is what I'm saying. Which is not for ages yet, so. It has to be hard, Matt, to have control over your PC and everything else. Who has to work when you're streaming online so often? Plus your ordinary job and family. Yeah, you get used to it. If it gets to 2.2k, mayonnaise instead. Why would I want to ruin it perfectly? That's even worse. But go on then. Yeah, if we get to 2,200, I'll put mayonnaise in my bacon butty. If 2,000 isn't reached, send you the bacon butty. Oh, I was going to send you the Steam key generator, Moggy, but that's okay. You can have the bacon butty instead. That's fine. Good deal. What about with mustard and Marmite? I don't have any Marmite. I did try and get some yesterday, but I don't have any, and I couldn't find any in Tesco. 5k for Marmite. Yep, 5k for Marmite. If you think Strictly Come Dancing is my favourite programme, Chris Rogers, then you do not know me. 6k for Nutella and bacon. What? The German version of fish and chips has mayo on it. If you're out of Marmite, get a jar, go into your car and open the sump. Chris, let's get this started. 1665. We feel like there's 300 people out there that don't want me to have brown sauce on my bacon sandwich. Chicken mayo. I'm not a fan of mayonnaise, if I'm honest, Simply Transport. If we get 5k, I'll get in the car and take them off. We used to have when I worked in London, there were out the back of us there was a place, a German pub, and they used to do the best schnitzel. It's awesome. Stick with gravy on your chips. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with gravy on your chips. I go with that as well. Day tripped again. We've done 10 hours so far. Yep, we have. Got a while to go yet. This one just about did actually, Mickey. It was huge. I like the one with like the mushroomy sauce on it. Oh, awesome. DRS Man Forever. I think AP is a separate business, and he wants to sell his products how he sells them. Hey, AP has worked on a couple of projects with us in the past, but. No, he puts out his products and yeah, I'm not sure what else to say, to be honest. When you go to Germany over Christmas, you'll have to do a traditional English Christmas dinner. Not sure it'll go down well. You like to imagine that the oven makes an AWS sound. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Oh, I'm not dealing with the oven after this point. All I had to do was to prep the food, get it in the oven. Cameron has got a timer set, and he will go and wake up my wife, and she will deal with it. Yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way, Amarilyn. It's Richard is very good at what he does, and if all his stuff was bundled in with ours, then he wouldn't have a business. So. You waited an hour for your video to export and you made it an audio file. Brilliant. That's just GG. Any chance of a flyby? Absolutely. Yeah, it's a bit quiet, isn't it, Deadly Dorito? Yeah, do a flyby in a Yanchadova scenario. No. SDH, it sounds like you've got some bad consist somewhere in your system, because that's what causes a quick drive consist editors to dump out. Yeah, it's difficult to, while I'm doing this, to also do driving. I'm also slightly concerned that there might be a red light up ahead, so... How much more of this train is there? There's all the train, folks. Right. We're good, we're green. Just press tab. No. Pressing tab is bad. We're at 1665 at the moment, folks. Keep the donations coming. Tab is taboo. Quite right. Quite right. It's especially taboo on Naboo. Where does the scenario terminate? North and east. So again, this will be an up and over, I guess. This is the most common bit of the route done because it's the summit. So you crest the. It's a climb followed by cresting the summit. Oh, one of my ears has gone bad again. Brylar, let's make it 1700. Boom! Thank you very much, Brylar. That pushes it to 1700. Only 300 to go. That's amazing. 300 and we hit 2000 on day one. We're just looking up at the leaderboard. If we put our current total in there, 1700, that puts us in position 10 instead of position 20. And if we can get to 2000, that would put us in 5th. You've got nothing else to do today, so you might as well watch the stream. Fantastic, Pendennis Castle. Your endorsement is what matters. What leaderboard is it? It's the Just Driving fundraising leaderboard. Wow, Louise Walsh is number one. She's doing Children in Need. She's at 8,000. What phone do I have, Shazan? This is a Sony Xperia XZ Premium. It's absolutely gorgeous. I thought I'd try something different. I don't have anything wrong with Samsung. I just fancied something different because the last 3 or 4 phones I've had have been Samsung. So I wanted to try something different, and I thought I'd try the Xperia XZ Premium, and yeah, totally happy with it. Oh, you got one as well? Yeah. Cracking phone. Oh, quite probably Pendennis. If it was to go and get a custom horn for every individual loco, then cost of DLC would go up. If it's got the same type of horn, then why not just use the same recording? So next is the Twitch Plays Train Sim, Pilot Jens. It's the it's a run on London Brighton with the 442, and I'm gonna kick back and enjoy the fun while you guys drive the train. Yeah, I must admit, I question the logic of all this glass. I really do. It seems like a form over function type thing. I mean, the chaos. Well, I didn't want to, you know. Steven Jam, you know that command won't work, don't you? Not just because the bot isn't there. Oh, the glass does look pretty fancy, but I'd rather have a nice shiny metal back or something. Because I quite like brushed aluminium, the brushed metal look. So I think with the glass screen and the brushed metal on the back, I think that would still look nice as well. Minecraft is tomorrow, Train Lover. TPTS tomorrow with a Yan Chidoba scenario? No, but I have been an evil so and so, and I've made the tomorrow's Twitch Plays Train Sim. Tomorrow's, not today. Tomorrow's has got a train that you're following, so it's red lights, AWS all over the place. If it raised over a certain amount, would I put the horn on for TPTS? I could do. How long have we got left? 2 more. Oh no, we're almost there. I've really got to. Westward Bound Westerns, so where's TPTS? Yeah, really. Then I wouldn't have to do it. Thank you very much, Sprinter. That will come through shortly. Yep, there it is. Thank you very much. No, I haven't got TS World in the schedule, Apex. There's so many TS1 scenarios everyone wants me to play that I'm focused on that. This is the top. Welcome to Summit. No, there haven't been any other duty related submissions. Next scenario, Pendennis Castle, is London Brighton 442 Twitch Plays Train Sim. No, I'll try not to leave it on this time. Hey Fab Diva, thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. See you later, Glenn Eggalt. Enjoy shift tomorrow. Try to keep the noise down. No. We've got half a mile, which is where I got to stop on a dime in front of a signal, isn't it? I tried using the dynamics and they don't seem to be having much effect, so I've resorted to the air brakes. Ayrton, hello everyone, just joined, been out since 6:30 this morning, I just got home. Amazing to see 1700 raised so far, keep it up. Thank you very much, Ayrton, well, good to have you with us. Yeah, fortunately this doesn't have the new air brake simulation, but yeah, this is the dynamics up here. It's not enough on its own, but the air brakes are too much. To Chris, thank you for the resub, second month. That cup's taken a thrashing today, isn't it? That's awesome. So glad that's not a red signal. Hula hoops and shortbread biscuits. Living it up, Strat Shadow. Living it up. Wait for that dynamic brake noise to finish. Right, should we do another 5?